I live for being on stage.
Thank you.
Playing live is what we do.
It's intimate, the vibe's electric.
I'm properly excited.
A great night in a lovely little theatre.
Now, it's BBC Radio 2 in concert with Fern Cotton.
Hello. We are live at the BBC Radio Theatre here at Broadcasting House in London. Now, the act about to grace this stage is one of the most acclaimed musical artists in the world. He has sold millions of albums. He's won himself a record-breaking 18 Brit Awards, and he is loved the world over. Now, woo! You can watch this concert if you press any red button on any... Well, not any red button, your red button, on any BBC TV channel. And, of course, if you're listening on the radio, just enjoy what you're about to hear. It's going to get Christmassy as well. The audience in here are very up for it. Please give it up for the one and only Mr. Robbie Williams.
How lovely. You all good? Now, I reckon, like, there's some miserable people, some proper Scrooges, that don't like Christmas songs, right? We're not those people, right? Well, I am normally if I haven't got an album to sell. But I am actually not like that. I'm loving the Christmas season. It's my favourite season of the year. And people often ask me, for the purpose of this introduction, what's it like having Christmas in Los Angeles, right? Is it weird because it's sunny? Ah, they've let my mother-in-law in again. Is it weird because it's sunny and do the Americans have the same traditions? And I thought to myself, do you know what? For that imaginary person that asked me that question, I'll write a song about it. This is a song about my family. Leave slowly, but come back quick. Eat so much, it makes us sick. I start to look just like Saint Nick and fall down like a snowflake. Uncle Dylan's late to lunch. Nana Gwen's drank too much. My lovely wife was buzzed at brunch. We're all a bunch of snowflakes. We're all a bunch of snowflakes. Mother and stepdad has brought Mary Lou. She tries to tell us why Trump is good for you. The table goes quiet, cause that's what we do. We're all liberal snowflakes. My dad's new girlfriend from Taiwan, brand new to the country, and she's 21. They met online, and now she's my mom. She's never seen a snowflake, cause they don't get no snowflakes. Once in a lonely lifetime, there'll be peace for all mankind. I went out to the world and I was searching for my tribe. Now it's a family vibe in this home of mine. The reason I'm alive is snowflakes of mine. Mom's bringing up the past again, and somehow World War III begins. I think I know how this one ends. I'm off to watch the snowflakes. Time won't change us, nothing will. I know they're not perfect, but I love them still. Not much makes me happy, but my family will. I love this bunch of snowflakes. God bless this bunch of snowflakes. Once in a lonely lifetime, there'll be peace for all mankind. I went out to the world and I was searching for my tribe. Now it's a family vibe in this home of mine. The reason I'm alive, the snowflakes of mine. All my life, a love been saved. These are the people. Time won't change us, nothing will. I know they're not perfect, but love them still. Not much makes me happy, but my family will. I love this bunch of snowflakes. God bless this bunch of snowflakes. Yeah! Can we do the next one after this one? We're having such a nice time, and then the next song that we are going to play is so sad, isn't it? Everybody's smiling. Let's not kill the vibe. So yeah. I had no clue this has been filmed and stuff, and I had no clue that it's live on the radio now, right? So no swear words, everybody, okay? It's a red button thing, and my dad, I was doing something on the red button, and I said, I'm on the red button, Dad. You just have to press your red button. And he said, yeah, I keep pressing it, but the television keeps going off. So, are you aware that I am now a proud father of 3 children? Yeah. And those who know me from the 90s were a bit like, I don't think think that's going to happen for him. And then an American came along and she rolled the dice. And my daughter's called Teddy. She's the oldest. And she came into the room the other day very, very happy, smiling. I said, "You're very happy, darling, aren't you?" She said, "Yes, baby." "Yes, Daddy, I am happy." And I said, "Why are you happy?" She said, "Well, when you die, I get this room." And besides that, I decided to write a song about them and for them. And this one's called Love My Life.
They are so to me. I will never let go completely. One day our hands will be strong enough to hold me. I might not be there for all your battles, but win them eventually. I pray I'm giving you all that matters. So one day you'll say to me, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. I am wonderful, I am magical, I am me. I love my life. I am not my mistake. God knows I've made a few. I started to question the angels. The answer they gave was you. How can I promise there won't be sadness? I wish I could take it from you. But you'll find the courage to face the madness and sing it like I sing it to you. Come on! I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. I am wonderful, I am magical, I am me. I love my family. With heart like yours, run far, run free. I'm with you. I love my. I am powerful, beautiful. I am free. I love my life. Wonderful. Magical. I am me. I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free. I love my life. I am wonderful. I am magical. I am me. I love my life. And finally, I'm where I wanna be.
Thanks, everyone. Okay, so for the last 3 years, I have been writing this Christmas album, The Christmas Present, available in all good stores. And my raison d'être, the reason for writing, the reason for living, has been to write one of those songs that comes round every year and becomes the fabric of your musical life, whether you want it or not. And I wrote 35 songs, and then we had to pick the one that I thought was going to do that trick. Now, I've set this up, haven't I, with a lot of... I can almost feel the judgment in the room. But I don't care, because I've got the ammo right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Bothering You once a year, every year for the rest of your life. It's my track, Time for Change. Swing your pants.
For once in your life, make it better. For once in your life, let it be. Why don't you hand it all over and sing it out loudly with me? Soon we will all be forgotten, but while we're all still here on earth, sing about love and forget about loss, and shout for whatever you're worth. Some children, come on, spread the word. Does everyone? Do you remember the good old days when all the children were cheer? Well, that time's around, my friends. Santa's nearly here. It's Christmas time, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Seasons go, winter song, the time for change is here. Mom's got a lot to get together, and Dad, he provides what he can. They've been saving up forever and ever, just to do it all over again. I'll be dreaming of home, fills my heart. Do you remember the good old days when all the children were cheer? Well, that time's around, my friends. Santa's nearly here. Christmas time, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Seasons go, winter song, the time for change is here. The time for change must be here. So send all your loving out into the world. It's your You remember the good old days when all the children would cheer? Well, that time's around, my friends. Santa's nearly here. Christmas time, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Seasons go, winter song, the time for change is here.
Yeah, man, thank you. What a wonderful reception. It's so funny singing that song in front of people. You're very aware that you're saying Christmas a lot. It's Christmas time, Merry Christmas. Well, I was singing it, I'm thinking, am I getting away with this? You got children in there and bells and everything. You like it, right? Okay, so I have a residency in Vegas. I like to say that really casually. I don't like to bring attention to it at all, that in North America I'm a something. And while I was there, Tyson Fury was having a fight. A professional one. Not in the audience at my gig. And I went into his dressing room before the show. Before his fight, because we're all in show business, darling. Even if you're doing a left hook and a right hook, it's all showbiz, of course. And I said, Tyson, I've got a Christmas album. Would you mind being on it? And he said yes. And he sang on a song of mine called Bad Sharon. Now, Bad Sharon... Thanks, guys. Bad Sharon, this song is basically an office party in the Midlands. I'm just setting the scene.
You know the song. Forget everything that went wrong and all sing along. It's the time of the year where we all get along. Just as long as there's beer and real festive cheer, the money disappears. Come on, you sad sacks, you're not gonna win the human race. Put on your glad rags, go get up your face. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grab that Sharon from the office, crack the champagne, let's get off it. Just in time for rolling sun. There's still a few crackers left to pull under the mistletoe, you fool. Love your friends, spend, spend, spend. You know the score. I've seen you drink that shot and then you drink one more. Just don't let your face hit the floor. Come on, you sad sacks. A hand jive's not out of place. Put on your glad rags. Go get off your face. Yeah, yeah. Grab that Sharon from the office. Sneak the champagne. Let's get off it. Just in time for rolling sun. Still a few crackers left to pull under the mistletoe, you fools. Love your friends, spend, spend, spend. Look, everyone, it's snowing. We couldn't afford that, actually. No budget for the snow. Santa's on his sled with the presents on his sled. Grab that Sharon from the office, snick the champagne, let's get off it. Just in time for rolling sun. There's still a few crackers left to pull under the mistletoe, you fools. Love your friends, spend, spend, spend. Yeah. Thanks, folks. Can you believe that none of these songs have made any of the adverts at Christmas? I've had to be a carrot instead, so I don't know if you've seen me as Kevin the Carrot, you know. As you get older and you're a middle-aged pop star, the road narrows, you have to do these things, and I'd like to thank that brand that I can't mention on Radio 2. But, yeah, so, when we finish an album, we're always like, what's going to be the single? A lot of the times, we produce an album. Guy Chambers over there, Guy. And then we go, what's going to be the single? And then we look at the track listing and go, oh, we haven't got one again.
But with this album, that's not the case. We've got so many first singles, and I'd like to sing you the song that we actually thought was going to be the first single off the album, and then you can compare them, and then you can write notes down, and then you can leave a comment in the I don't give a box just outside there when you leave. But it'd be an interesting read. This is Carl actually came up with this tune. And I added bits to it. But when I heard the lyrics, it became about me and my family. And because I'm always doing promo at Christmas and I'm always away from them. And I feel like a bad dad and a bad husband until I get there. Truth is, I'm never really happy until they're close enough to touch. And anyway, if you have the same sort of thing going on in your life, God bless you, aren't we lucky? This is about my children and my wife.
Tell me where the autumn went, I missed it. Spring and summer flew by in an instant. I've always said the wasted times are the minutes I'm not by your side, and I would travel through the night just to be there. I've told you I'm never too far away, and if you need me then I'm on my way. Believe me when I tell you that I wanna stay, and we're all together now. You are the light that is guiding me back, and I'll be home for Christmas, home for Christmas, home for Christmas now. How many sleeps do I have to wait now to throw these loving arms around my world? I've always said the wasted times are the minutes I'm not by your side, and I will travel through the night. I will be there. I told you I'm never too far away, and if you need me then I'm on my way. Believe me when I say that I wanna stay, but we're all together now. You are the light that is guiding me back, and I'll be home, home, home now. My family, not so ordinary, you'd love them too. A little out of tune, but we'll still sing for you. I told you I'm never too far away, and if you need me then I'm on my way. Believe me when I say that I wanna stay, but we're all together now. You are the light that is guiding me back, and I'll be home, home, home now. I'll unlock the door and I'll crawl into bed. We've got a big day tomorrow, so sleep, sleepyhead. Unlock the door. Home for Christmas, home for Christmas, home for Christmas now. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice that you're hearing singing is my daughter, Teddy.
We've got a big day tomorrow, so
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So, hey, God bless you. I've just realised that you've just listened to 4 new songs in a row. Bless you for doing that. You're very kind. I know what I'm like at a gig when I first hear a new one that the band's playing. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I quite like this. Second one, you're like, okay. Third one, you're like, should I get any nuts? Have you got any? None of you left to get nuts. I really appreciate it. But why don't we do one that we all know? Okay, Dinosh, is Dinosh here? Dinosh, come here, darling.
I didn't know.
You didn't know we were doing this? Oh, really? Oh, okay. So, yes, it's a big Christmas for me because of the album and that, but I'll have you know, I've had a Christmas #1. Anybody know what it was? Yeah, it was something stupid with Nicole Kidman. Nearly had a #1 with Babe, Take That. Interesting factoid, got knocked off #1 by Mr. Blobby. I don't hold any grudges. You're Canadian, you don't even know who Mr. Blobby is. Just Google it. Okay. Anyway, Dinosh is going to help me sing this song tonight on your birthday. Let's do it.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, ah! Oh! I can see it in your eyes, you still despise the same old lies you heard the night before. And though it's just a lie to you, for me it's true, it never seemed so right before. I practice every day to find a clever line to say to make the meaning come true. Then I think,
It's all beautiful.
Evening gets late and I'm alone with you. What are you wearing? The time is right, your perfume fills my head. The stars get red and all the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, I love you. I'm not gonna do it. Come on, everybody. That man in the dry t-shirt. Hands up, there you go. Come on, join in. The time is right, your perfume fills my hair. The stars get red and all the lights so blue. Then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, I love you. I love you. Everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, Dinosh, everyone. Yeah. So, I got to the venue tonight and I had a look at the set list and I thought I can't be asked to do Let Me Entertain You, so I've taken that out. Oh, come on, we've all heard it. It's all right. It starts every gig. I've taken out Rock DJ as well.
Oh, you agree with that one? You were like, no, to let me entertain you. But then I say, Rod DJ, and you're like, I'm very happy that you've done that. It's been the bane of your career. You just don't know it, Robbie. Anyway, I love me some swing songs. Okay, lukewarm reception. I'm going to do them anyway. And do you know what? Do you know why? Because it makes me happy.
Well, how lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quotes, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep. This is just the beginning. My life is gonna be beautiful. I'm sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Ladies and gentlemen, the Robbie Williams Band. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Thanks, everybody. Look at that. What a reaction. Yeah. And I didn't have to sing Rock DJ and sweat. I'm so happy. Okay, so, well, hey, lovely lady. What's your name? Have you forgotten your name? Huh? Gilka? Silke? No, don't speak that language. Silke. Silke. Oh, you're her. Hello. Can you stop coming around my house? I'm joking, she doesn't come around my house. Not since the restraining order. Silke, it's lovely to see you. I'd like to dedicate this song to you.
I was her, she was me. We were one, we were free. And if there's somebody
Thanks, guys. I think I'm back in love with that song. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, one summer, nearly 30 years ago, 5 boys got together. And we played together, we partied together. It was the most incredible summer of our lives. And then I left that job at Domino's and I joined Take That. And that wasn't that great, to be honest. No, I love my boys. But when I left, I don't know if you noticed, I was very, very angry. And very, very drunk. Very drunk and angry. It's a potent combination. Anyway, there's a song I'm going to sing now, and I don't get it out that often anymore. Because I'm married. And I'm happy. I'm talking about the song still here. Anyway, when I was angry and very, very drunk, I wrote the song with Guy, and it's called No Regrets.
Story where we all change and we live our lives together and not estranged. I didn't lose my mind, it was mine to give away. Couldn't stay to watch me cry. You didn't have the time, so I softly slip away. Bass, no regrets, they don't work. No regrets now, they only hurt. Sing me a love song, drop me a line. Suppose it's just a point of view that they tell me I'm doing outside, we look good for each other. Felt things were going wrong when you didn't like my mother. I don't want to hate, but that's all you've left me with. A better aftertaste and a fantasy of how we all could live. No regrets, they don't work.
Wow. Cool, thank you. Oh, it feels like the 90s. Dun, dun. Hey, smells like the 90s. Dun, dun. We should write a song like that. Feels like the 90s. Let's stay up all night. Something like that. Okay, now I've got you in the mood, it would seem, for some more 90s shiznit. And there was a little song that came out, and when I should have. It was round about the time that I should have come out. I just didn't. This song came out instead, and it's called Road to Mandalay. Shall I come in then? All right. Hey, stop a minute. These lads have made me look like an idiot. This is not my fault I didn't. When do I come in? Straight away? Oh, really? We should have rehearsed this, shouldn't we? Okay, never mind. Save me from drowning in the sea. Keep me up on the beach. What a lovely holiday. There's nothing funny left to say. This somber song will drain the sun, but it won't shine until it's sung. No water running in the stream, the saddest place we've ever seen. Everything I touched was gold, and everything I loved got broken on the road to Mandalay. Every mistake I've ever made has been rehashed and then replayed, 'cause I got lost along the way. Come on. There's nothing left for you to is all that you're left with. 20 faces in a dawn, we will die and be reborn. I like to sleep beneath the tree, have the universe so warm with me. Look down the barrel of a gun and feel the moon replace the sun. Stolen has been lost, returned or broken. No more dragons left to save. Every mistake I've ever made has been rehashed and then replayed as I got lost along the way. Come on, bum bum. Save me from drowning in the sea. Beat me up on the beach. What a lovely holiday. There's nothing funny left to say. Okay, do you want another one that you know? I can reliably inform you that you will not have to put up with anything that you don't know until now to the end of the show. My Christmas gift to you.
living. Not sure I understand this role I've been given. I sit and talk to God. He just laughs at my plan. My head speaks a language I don't understand. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. I feels good, 'cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to it. I don't wanna die, but I ain't keen on living either. Before I fall in love, I'm preparing to leave her. I scare myself to death, and that's why I keep on running. Before I've arrived, I can see myself coming. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life going to it. And I need to feel real love, and I'll love you forever. I cannot get enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I feel the love. The reason I didn't come in time for that last chorus there, because I was having a think, and I was like, how do you stop dad dancing? It's like normally in the show that there's a long instrumental bit there, and if you just stood there in front of a stadium full of people going, you sort of have to fill in the gaps, and how do I fill in? I can't play anything, so what do? I dance about like a twant.
not a swear word. But how do you stop dad dancing? Is everybody dad dancing these days? Should I just embrace the naffness and walk towards it? All right, okay, well, that's put paid to that. Because for a moment, I was really self-conscious. And I thought, I'm going to dad dance. But that's what I do now. So let's hear it for the dad dance. Good, I'm glad we've sorted that out. Is that 80 quid for this hour? I'd like to dedicate this next song to my mate, Peter, in Stoke-on-Trent. I hope you're still listening, Pete. And to his beautiful daughter, Caitlin. Everybody, listen, have the best Christmas you've ever had. Have a great New Year. Thanks for being a wonderful audience and giving me so much love. It truly means the world to me. And I appreciate it more and more as I get older. You know, I asked you lot if you'd get old with me in Nebworth. And it looks like we have. Pete, this is for you. Caitlin, God bless you.
I sit away. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go in the grand old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead. Sing it for Caitlin. I'm loving angels instead. And through it,
you ready to get this weekend started with a bang? Let's do this.
Your stockings on the wall is the time that every Santa has a ball. Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does he turn up on his sleigh to the berries keeping sober for the day? Sure you got the room to spare inside. Does your granny always tell you the old songs are the best? That she's up to rock and roll with the rest. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. What will your daddy do when he sees your mama kissing Santa Claus? Are you hanging up your stockings on the wall? Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall? Do you ride on down a hillside in a buggy you have made? Will you land upon your head and you spin a sleigh? So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. It's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun.
Williams. Hello, love. How brilliant was that?
Thank you, Fern Con.
We love. What a way to finish as well. What
Cheers,
a way to
babe.
finish.
Thank you.
Now, you can listen back to this concert on the BBC Sounds app. Also, if you'd like to watch it again, you can later on in the month on the Red Button and the iPlayer. But for now, one more time, please give it up for Robbie Williams and his band.